Welcome to another episode of With a Straight Face. Sit back and relax as Silky exposes the scams of the Big Four. Big Energy, Big Corp, Big Pharma, and Big Food. Silky is known for his key knowledge of financial markets and how they operate, and possibly best known for his positive spin on the cesspool of the world.
He's mad humble, he's real, just a genuine person.
Tune in as we fall down the rabbit hole. This is With a Straight Face.
Ooh, another vape pen. Where'd you come from? Ooh! Join me on the couch. Join your boy Silky on the couch. Welcome to another episode of With a Straight Fucking Face They Do. Maybe we should change the name of it. With a Straight Face They Do. Instead of just With a Straight Face. I am your host, Silky. This is my humble home. Now, from a different angle. I think we were that way this time. Now we're this way. Get to see kitchen. Yeah, pretty rad. How you doing today? How are you doing? What a shit show of a fucking country we're living in right now. Oh my God. Like, I had notes, and I have a bunch of notes we can talk about, and a lot of it wasn't concerning the destruction of our country in the last 4 days, because a lot of it was written before we even got there to this horrid point. First of all, let's just preface a lot of this right now. Number one, I love the police. I love the boys in blue. I'm one of their biggest supporters, okay? Second of all, 100% murder, what that guy did. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, the most disgusting thing ever. Get off his neck with your knee, dumbass. Like, you're obviously trying to murder him. It was like, attempted murder or whatever, their third-degree murder charges. No. Fucking the guy sitting there saying he can't breathe and then went unresponsive and you kept a knee on his throat. It takes a very special kind of fucking asshole to do that, right? Someone that's real sick in the head, most likely an evil person. They're everywhere. It's okay. So fucking arrested, and fucking all the other cops that were there. What are you doing, accessories to murder? Are you stupid? Do you not see the guy dying in front of you? Dumbass. Done, gone. But yeah, it's not all cops. Shut the fuck up. It's just not, it's like everything. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Gosh. I just can't believe what's happening because of it. I mean, these riots. And now, and we're going to get into a lot of that. I want to talk about that tonight. It's 9:57 a.m. Sunday, May 31st. Welcome once again to another episode of With a Straight Face. Subscribe. Where's the fucking button on YouTube? Is it right there or is it right there? Fucking subscribe. I appreciate you. We're gonna bring it here now. It's way more fun talking to you guys like this. And people are still listening to Buzzsprout podcast. Gonna keep the audio there. Don't worry. Don't get your panties in a bunch. If you only like to listen and you don't like to look at this ugly mug, then you can fucking keep doing that too. Okay, Gimp? But once again, welcome. And I appreciate you. Please share, subscribe if you like it. If not, fuck on off. If you want to talk shit, comment right there. Talk shit, Pez. I don't care. That was like another thing. Before I even get into any of this, I always get these messages that are like, hey man, be careful. Don't go posting pictures of where you live or your golf club or where your house is. I don't care. I'm not scared. You're scared. I'm not scared. I want to live till I'm 100, as long as I can keep doing my fucking spizzles and everything else like a champ I would. But death smiles at us all one day. The only question is, do you smile back, right? And these people, like, are you afraid? No, I'm not afraid. If I'm going to be that, it's because the odds are what? The odds are very low, right? That someone's going to dislike me enough to come and find me or my business and try to hurt me. Good, bring it. It's okay. Like, if that happens, I will attempt to defend myself, and it is what it is. So I'm not afraid. So don't post pictures. You better stop. Somebody might come. I got a scorpion. And I got friends there in militia. It's all good. I ain't scared. Sorry, but I get that. And I'm like, I understand. I'm not like what's in fucking Iron Man 3 where he's like, I live at this address, blah, 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 come and bomb it. No, I don't want that, obviously. I'm not inciting anything. I'm just saying I'm not afraid. I'm not scared to stand up for what I believe in, this country, or my family. It's life. It is what it is. We don't live forever. So if that is how I met my maker in a battle royale over that, then Godspeed, Silky. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. All right. So let's get into it. Oh yeah. So the riots. Let's take a little hit, skis. I found this one in the couch. Must have gotten lost. I only have like 90 of these. Every time I go, they gave me new batteries. So quit giving me new batteries. And it was kind of a joke where the dude would give me like 10 in one order. I just found this one in the couch. It's a new couch too, so I wonder how many are in there. But I digress. Hold on while I take a hit of this tasty Seton Smith. What the fuck? Ah, there we go. It was a little clogged. All right. I need some. I just need something. And don't judge me, Pez. Okay, I'll don you in any spizzle ever. So if you're judging, just don't judge, Pez. Okay, the riots. What a fucking joke. First of all, the shit I've been tweeting about, like, you need to be armed and you need to have a game plan to protect yourself. I mean, 2020's been shit, but what it's shown you is you need food storage. Shit could just close down. The government can just lock shit down. It's also shown you own a business, you own a home, anything. When the going gets tough, they're not there to protect you, right? Like I was saying about police officers, I love a lot of police officers. The shit I'm about to bitch about is because they're not allowed to do their job correctly, right? By the gimps in charge. They're not allowed to just smack a criminal. Yo, what are you doing, right? So what it's become now is they're just out to fucking ticket your ass and take money from your ass, right? But when the going gets tough and you really need them, they might be there, right? They fucking might be there. And that's not the cops' fault. Like I said, it's the gimps in charge that are hamstringing these legends from doing their job, right? Because like, whatever happened to that, yo dude, you're gonna walk in to a business and steal something that doesn't belong to you and ruin somebody else's livelihood? Shot in the face, like the Wild West. You come in, you try to rob something, you're gonna get shot. Boom. If there's cops there, boom. What are you doing? You're not allowed to do that. See, we decided long ago. It's like when I used to talk about in my original podcast. Used to say like things like, sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulties. I was in mid-rant and the CD card said full and just shut the fuck off. And I was like, what the hell? Did it just click off? And I got up and checked and sure as shit it did. So let me regain my train of thought here. So you have businesses, okay, that are just being destroyed, right? Whatever happened to back in the day when if you tried to do that to somebody else's business, you just got shot, right? How quick do you think people would just come in with face masks on? How funny is this? How quick it happened? I was literally making jokes last week about it. That how funny is the fact that I need to relax. Let me chill. Let me get a little hit skis again. The whole thing threw me off of the CD card. How funny is it that like if somebody came in with a ski mask going, I just got a new Vertica balaclava, you know, the ones that go all over your head, complete over your face, like, you know, the Marines that ski. I have that exact gun, you know, like picture James Bond, the guys that ski and the gun that goes over their shoulder. That's the gun I got. It's a Scorpion and it's sick. Scorpion CZ. Yeah, completely forget what I was talking about. Oh no, so like not being able to get defended by the police in situations like this. Like, so I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Pretty disgraceful what's going on, right? Of course, you know, in George Floyd's name, the disgusting murder that we saw happen, of course now they need to steal, you know, this Louis Vuitton bag and fucking burn down an Auto Nation and an AutoZone because, you know, fuck Auto Nation and fuck AutoZone for fucking that, you know, like, I saw a militia say something. He goes, you got a problem with police? Take it up with police. Leave private business alone. What a scam. You fucking sissy coward bitches that go and burn shit down. You are the worst kind of scum. Just people that have nothing and they blame the world or the system for the fact that they're an abject failure in every aspect of their life. And they usually want to blame Donnie, Orange Man Bat, or any other authoritarian figure that makes them feel better about the worthless mistakes they've made in their life. Understand? Right? And that's just how it is. People are like that, you know? Of course it's not my fault when something bad happens to me, right? It's gotta be somebody else's fault. It's just how that, and you know what it is? It's an IQ issue that I talk about and a sissy issue. It's really, they're just afraid, right? Fear. They're just scared. It's just sick, man. So either way, you know, I just think it's a complete joke that like, they're like, what do we do? You know, what do we use deadly force? Bro, have 100 cops there with automatic guns that pop out rubber bullets. You break into a store, you start walking in there with a mask to rob shit, to just steal in the name of George, right? To steal. Then you just get unloaded on like a paintball or with rubber bullets. Like, it isn't hard and they don't even die. But it'd just be funny as fuck. Wouldn't it? How funny would it be? How funny would it be to just watch them just getting fucking blasted with rubber bullets? Maybe one of those Claymore mines, you know, like the one they use in Jackass 3 or like Jackass 2, I can't remember. It's the gnarliest thing you'll ever see Bam and fucking Johnny Knoxville do, where they take the Claymore mine filled with rubber bullets. The police have those. They are the most fucked up thing you've ever seen. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it. It's just like on a stand, like this tripod camera on a stand right here. And it's got a square about this big and about that deep. And it's filled with rubber bullets, about 5,000 of them. And if I can just, boom, explodes Claymore style at a crowd. And it'll disperse them like that. Well, a lot of them will be on the ground begging for breath for a good 60 seconds before they could get up and cry their way a little home, you know, cry their way all the way home like a little bitch for fucking trying to steal and ruin people's livelihoods, you disgraceful peasant. Hope you get shot. Just kidding. I'm not, you know, Silky, I love everybody, it's just for entertainment, but it's not, you know, at the same time, like, I mean, you know I'm a red, white, and blue patriot, you know, red, white, and blue. And all our liberties that we hold true, I fucking hate the militarization of the police. I am the opposite of someone like that. I want you to be armed. I want you to be able to take care of your family, right? I don't want that, because a lot of times the militarization of the police force is a no bueno thing for, you know, us legends, right? It ain't a good thing. So, but Also, you're there to protect private business. If we don't have you to protect private business, what the fuck are you good for? What are you doing? Like, you need to protect these people. You've seen those videos of that one guy getting curb stomped by 13 people before he takes a skateboard to the back of the head? Where is the cops shooting him? And these people that film it, man, some of these, like I saw the fucking, I'm sorry, some of the millennial generation, dude, Instagram Live, this is the hottest feed ever, and it's like filming people getting the piss beaten out of them, or cops doing it, and then they put their little mask back on, a little pipsqueak that I would just slam so hard in the pavement, right? Like, fucking, the check out the hottest Instagram Live. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, it's not cool, man. The only people that think those kind of things, that watch a video like that, like of that dude getting curb stomped, the only fucking people that think shit like this, like, oh, good, deserves it, you know, violence on violence. The only thing we could do is get violent. That's all they listen to is violent. You've never even been in a fucking fight, or you've never seen someone get moon stomped in front of you like that, where they go limp as fuck and they're still getting kicked in the face, and you, if you're even half of a human, think, oh my God, that's the most fucked up thing ever. And if you've seen it many times, right? So fuck on off, right? When you be filming this shit. The dude's filming too. Either like I told M. Labizzle, like I told you when you posted that, but I'll fucking take that kid and smash him in his teeth. Sorry. I don't know if YouTube will remove this shit for a lot of stuff. Say, hope not. Maybe I'll just mumble my way through it. Blah, blah, blah. You know, add a little silky slizzle to it, and they won't really nizzle what I'm tezzling a bezel. You nizzle? Oh, how about, let's have a fucking clap out. Hold on. Clap out for all the HDII shareholders. Clap the fuck out. Fucking no excuse, don't care. If you watch this and you're one of my stock followers, if you're not loaded to the teeth with it, don't know what to tell you. There's people that get credit for alerting stocks all day because they're the man and they post their gains. I'll fucking post a gain that would fucking make them look like a little sissy, right? But I post one stock, SBS, I pound the table on an Odyssey and Twitter, and it goes 4,000% over 4 months. Does $5 million in volume at a 2-cent stock on its height day. And the next thing I do, in January, it's fucking June, in January, the only OTC I've alerted in Odyssey, the only other one yet, fucking HDII, pounding the table at fucking 1.5 cents. It's a zoo ticker, it's going to $1. Fucking Sintel, mergers way bigger, peasants, what don't you understand? Closes at 11.7, up 1,000% on fucking Friday, and it's just getting stizzle. We're just getting started. You can lead a horse, don't know what to tell you. But once again, let's have a fucking clap out. Screenshots have been taken, you know, we always frown upon, my trading brother and I, you know who you are, Frizzler. We frown, we always get into discussions about like posting fucking screenshots. We might do it on this one. We'll see. Maybe once, but you never know. I just love the suspense. Could go to fucking $1 this week, could go to nothing. Don't care, I love it. It's all the game. I love it so much, but I'm locked and loaded. Oh, by the way, this podcast, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I do not have my Series 6 or Series 7. I'm not licensed to recommend any security to you, so any fucking stock you hear me talk about is not a recommendation to buy or sell, peasant, because you do not have skill stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I want you to, but I'm just saying, you don't have the emotions to deal with what happens when you get womped on. So, either way, let's have a clap out. Can we get a clap out? Craig Carmen on that DD, baby. Gaines, my boy. Yo, can we get a clap out for all those HDII legends, the zoo followers that are just gonna fucking make loot? Just the clizzle. Come on. You know, you gotta remember the good things. See, the media, that bullshit, the murder, the bullshit, the fucking distractions, the bullshit is no. Whoop. Fucking focus. Make millions, win the day. Whatever winning the day is for you. Right? Win the day. Entertained by it? Womped. It ain't fucking rocket. Don't let that shit affect you. Like, you know how much I'm gonna keep wicked? I got a bunch of notes to go over. We'll just laugh about this shit all day. I'm gonna end it with positivity, ending it with how each and every one of us is gonna fucking dominate this matrix, whatever this is. And I'm gonna end it with going back into getting ready for the week, baby, because oh shit, it's gonna get interesting. Oh, I don't know if I can sleep tonight, but I'll try. Just might have to drug myself up or something. No, just kidding. Gotta keep this, you know, you can't get too crazy because you gotta keep the body intact for athletics pads. Okay? Otherwise it would just be a fall down junkie. Get it? I'm just kidding. But I ain't. That's the problem. So thank God for sports and shit, right? Alright. What do we got on the docket today, Gimps? Let me look at my phone. I told my wife when she's editing this not to do it, but let's see. Okay, hold on. Things like, oh yeah, oh great, oh perfect. You know, I wrote this down. It's okay. Look at my phone for my notes. Fuck on off. We could just keep it in there. We don't need to pause and edit. Fuck it. That's what I like to do my podcast, remember? It was the fact that it wasn't edited out, because I don't care. If it's coming to my head and I'm gonna say it, I'm sure I'll fumble words. I'm sure I'll say things that I don't mean, or I won't be able to articulate it just how I want to. But that's what's genuine. It ain't no fucking edited off a teleprompter. That's what people are sick of. So either way, I look at my notes. And I wrote this down, it's perfect. How many people get smashed by the seeker for doing the exact opposite? So my mom, God bless you, Ma. My mom used to always say, like, when I would get jacked when I was a kid, if somebody stole something from me, I would just be like, yo, fuck, man, they took my fucking favorite remote control car. My mom would be like, listen, honey, the number one thing you have to know, and it would drive me nuts. Nuts. And it kind of still does to this day, but I still let it slide. She says, when someone steals, you know, you need to feel bad for them, because it just shows you that they are telling the world, because I believe completely in the secret. I've lived my whole life by the secret. If you don't know what it is, we can talk a little bit about it, but it's helped me get everything I want, you know. And so when you steal, when you loot, when you do this, you're telling the world that you can't afford, you'll never fucking be able to afford it because you're a peasant, right? You're a peasant, a negative gimp peasant, and you have to steal it from a legend, somebody that worked their ass off for it. You, right? So you're telling the world that you have to do that, right? And what's the world gonna give you? Exactly what you're telling the world, Pez. Nada. So my mom used to say, just feel bad for them. They're just continually reinforcing the fact that they can't afford to buy that, so they have to steal it. Get it? And it fucking drive me nuts when I was a kid. You know, because when you're a kid, you want to hear, I want my remote control car back. I don't care about their car, mama. You know what I'm saying? Is this fucking recording? Let me turn this thing around. It is. Hold on, there we go. I can see it. Oh, that's holla at ya, boy. I can see it now. That's how dumb I am. I have this new 4K camera, and it has a screen that you can flip, and now I can see that it's recording. Let's get that shit going. Fuck on off, Al. Al natural. Wait, it's not getting focused. Oh, that's bullshit. There we go. Al natural. Al. Let's answer it in the podcast. Al, what are you? Gay? I'm recording my video podcast right now, and I just fucking answered with you on the fucking call. I figured I might as well show them how I answer your call every single time.
Yeah, might as well.
You got anything to say to the people? I'll turn you on speaker. What do you got to say?
Don't go burning and looting. It proves nothing.
That's it? That's all you got? Yeah, fuck, well, that's just like that's a filtered version of you. Do you think they would laugh if they know that every single time for the past decade that my brother ever calls me, which is 10 times a day, go, what are you, Al? Gay? Don't fucking judge us. Fuck on off, Gimp. All right, yo, let me hit you back up, okay?
Later.
Nice. All right, that's my brother. Love him more than anything in the world. Best older brother ever. Let's give a clap out for Al Natural Al, that's your boy Al. Clap out. Al, you're loaded to the teeth on HDII. Clap out for Al Natural. You know Al Natural fucking knows Silky ain't fucking her out, so he wasn't gonna miss. Lejoinde. Well, give me my notes back. Let's get the notes back. Do not bug me anymore. Gimp. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of it's a cool article, but I don't really want to talk about it. It's an article talking about how opioid deaths is completely unrelated to the George Floyd or any of that shit. I'm sure we'll all get tied back into that with this episode somehow. But it was talking about how in the 20 states that have legalized marijuana, the opiate deaths are like drastically lower. Go figure! Really? They are? Probably one of the biggest scams perpetrated against humans as far as medically speaking, like that nug's bad for you. With a straight fucking face. With a straight fucking face, they tell you that fucking Oxycontin is okay for a 10-year-old, but fucking nug isn't. With a straight face, they do. Yeah. I had to real close and personal for that one. Fucking bullshit. With a straight face, they will give your son or daughter Ritalin or Adderall, which is what? Methamphetamine salts, but tell you you're an asshole for like having nug around them or something. What are you? Stupid? Yes. And the answer is, Alex, yes. And what does he want? There's an IQ issue. Don't know what it tells you. Is it what it is? Otherwise, you'd have people talking about the opioid deaths all day and the fact that we pay $80 for a fucking aspirin in the hospital when I can get a bottle of them for $2.99 at Walgreens down the street. Right? But no. Don't go after the swamp. No. Let's keep the peasants fighting amongst themselves. Isn't it funny just the timing of everything? Like, you know, Russia investigation for years fails. Fucking impeachment investigation and getting impeached fails. Within 2 weeks of the impeachment failing, there was coronavirus. The fucking second we open up the economy and get going, there's a murder and then all these crazy organized planned riots. What the fuck? What a scam. If you don't see it, I don't know what to tell you. That's what I'm talking about. I just don't know what to tell yous anymore. If you're that dumb and you think it's all merely coincidental or serendipitous, I don't know what to tell you. You're an idiot. It's okay in this life or the next. You may think I'm an idiot. I don't care. I'm okay with it. Are you? Gosh. Take another hat skis. Just see if we can just keep it going. Yeah, oof. Oh yeah, I wrote that down about the video, and I talked about it. It just makes me sick to my stomach, you know, like how bad I want to roll up on that couch. Just, yo, dude, because if you wrestled, so I wrestled, and like and I have older brothers that fuck me up, and you know, if you've ever been wrestling or whatever, if you ever had your breath, right, constricted, because it's a sport you play in or whatever for a long period of time, you know that it's pretty much the most excruciating. There's been times where it's been negative 30, some out real cold somewhere in the back of the mountains where you have there's not a warmth in sight. That's been painful. But I think the most like scaring thing, especially, is when you can't breathe and somebody's holding you there, and just for me personally watching that, because I've been there, I can't breathe. It's just like, yo, dude, after like 30 seconds feels like fucking 5 minutes, you know? And to watch it and to know it, and then to know, like, it just made me want to roll up and smash him so hard in his face. Just kind of like when I see the videos in the Middle East of a girl getting stoned to death because she didn't wear a face covering or something, and they stone her or something, or whip her, you know, when they have those nice whips they whip women and girls with, you know, where there's a third of the world's population, you know, that place. the religion of peace, that religion where they whip girls, like I'll fucking take that whip and strangle the motherfucker doing it. Like, to ever touch a girl, peasant, for any reason, right? And it's just like I said, they do this to us here, right, over that murder, right, to get this reaction, to get all these riots, to fuck up everything so bad, to just ruin the economy even more. And like, any kind of injustice like that, they won't say a word about it, right? Like, right? Like, more kids will go to bed hungry tonight and more little girls abused, right? And they'll tell you about the glaciers melting because they don't care. It's anything to further their agenda and keep us fighting amongst ourselves. Like I said, you learn it long ago. If you ain't, So, it is what it is. Oh God, I'm so glad I clicked on this one. Clicked on it. A lot of times it's just shit I see on Twitter as my notes, and then I just remember what I wrote. I've said this before, one of my podcasts, can't remember when it was, but like, this guy wrote, just another incident to prove why human beings are the worst living things on the planet. Speak for yourself, Gimp. That's what I write right back to him. Because I hate when people say that. Like, it shows you that dogs are 10 times better than humans. Maybe you, right? Not the people I associate with, not me. It could be more empathetic, can help an animal or a creature more than anything because you have the smarts to do it. Sure, you can be cruel. You can be cruel than anything. But when people write shit like that, it's just that half glass empty peasant, That's a fucking half glass empty gimp is what that is. It's like, it just proves we're the worst. Fucking speak for yourself. I'm out there trying to build people up and help people all day. Toss around smiles like this. Like that. I'm like the fucking guy. Just trying to help people because it's part of my anxiety. It literally is. It's part of my anxiety that I feel like if it's dead air in a room, I can make people happy and laugh, and it helps my anxiety. And two, just because I like to fucking shine light on negative vampires, like a gimp like that is just trying to suck energy out. Like, no. We aren't. And stop saying that, Maybe if you stop saying that, it's like race, like racism, right? Like, look at this, like the word, like imagine if nobody used the word racism or racist for a generation. It'd be gone because we only keep teaching the kids racism because you just keep fucking saying it, keep doing it. If I hear one more person talk about the color of someone's skin one more time for whatever reason, it's gonna fucking pull my hair out. Who cares, bro? Maybe you judge somebody for I don't. Do you? So why do you even think about it? The fact that you talk about it and bring it up all the time is what exacerbates the situation and keeps it snowballing. But you know that, and you want to keep it going. Well, at least to tell the IQ individuals with something north or south of Forest, well, Forest is 10 times cooler, but without any of the financial or success that old Tommy the Toucher had. Fucking in Forest Gezel, but their IQs are somewhere south of Forest, right? And that's how they're controlled so easily. Don't know what to tells ya. It ain't rocket. And if you ain't seeing it, then you're a gimp. Then you are a gimp. How funny is it that the market's back? I'm just going off in my head. How funny is the market's back at almost at all-time highs again? What a fucking joke. Disconnect. People are finally starting to see that don't fight the Fed, trade the liquidity is all that matters. Isn't it funny watching people like, why is it still up? Not one of those gimps on Pumps R Us. Not fucking one. Not one didn't come out and say there's no way we'll have a V-shaped recovery in the market. Looks like V for victory to me, Gimp. And that's what happened. So not one of them bought stock, even though you hear them all they're all out of their portfolios. They trimmed some here. Shut the fuck up, liar. 1, 2, you cost people an obscene amount of money. Don't you remember when Ackman came on that day? It was the March 23rd low, or a day before or after, when he came on and I was bitching about how big of a gimp that dude is. And literally, brokers were coming on that day saying that was the day people were calling them saying, I don't care, get me out, market sell, hit the bid. On the low. Obviously, because if you've traded with your boy Silky long enough in the sewer, they always wax out the rookies on the 30% red day. It's just what they do, right? They can't wait to get you out. And we finally had them capitulate, finally. And when they finally got jacked and Penn Gaming hit 375 and was at 31 bucks the other day, and your boy called DraftKings at 11 hit 37, it's a fucking scam. It's a scam. I don't know what to tell you guys. I wish I had a better answer for you. Except the broader market scam and options actually make the OTC and the sewer look like Candyland. Like people are like, oh, penny stocks or OTC's microcap stocks are risky. Fuck off. Fuck off. Try buying options at Netflix that expire a week out. See how risky those are. But I digress. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. What's funny is the fact that the Fed's balance sheet's just gone up so big. It's who's really pulling the strings behind this? Remember a couple podcasts ago I talked about, if the bankers pulled this off, would I be surprised? No, I wouldn't, because, what? Look how much money, look how much debt was just issued, from the Fed to the Treasury. Unless there's 40 chess going on that we have no clue, them trying to take back the Federal Reserve, I've heard, and who knows, man? Who knows? It sure is popcorn tizzle. It sure is. And, I fear so bad for our country if Donnie didn't win. To tell you the truth, I don't care what you guys think about it. I fear so bad for the country if Donnie didn't win the next term. You think you're going to see civil unrest now? That badger that's just watching his businesses burn down, the badger I always talk about, watching businesses burn down, just sitting there fucking, will stand up one day. And they're so armed to the teeth, and it just won't be pretty, dude. And it's not like a thing oh, fucking he wins or civil war, that threat. No, it's just the fact of it's just it was freedom and liberty's only way, right? It like I've always said, it was never about Donnie, you dumbass. It's about what he said. It was the first person was finally saying everything we wanted to say to the swamp, the pay for play. All they do is steal your money all day and hand it out to God knows who. That's it. It's just a fucking money game. And we were done with it, but what are you going to do about it when that money game that jacks you all day has fascist control of all the three-letter agencies, the feds, the CIA, all of them has their pieces in it. You're fucked. You're fucked. What you're seeing is the biggest battle over the last 4 years just to even figure out mainly who the scum was, right? Who's really for the people, for you? None of them. Maybe a couple of them. And not, because there's the good guys, And that's why I always held out of maybe this was a plan, right? Maybe it was. Don't tell me there's not good guys like your boy Silky with a cups of Belgians, maybe more Belgians, I don't know. Maybe there's good dudes that came together, you hear the stories of the white hats, all the Q shit. And they were that's it, bro, fucking enough's enough. And obviously, to upend any kind of system where we're being thumbprinted, and our freedoms were slowly being eroded away, would need an amazing amount of planning and take time to operate. You're gonna art a war. Okay, holla at your boy. Holla at your boy, sorry. Fucking, the camera only can, your boy talks so long, ad-lib that the camera runs out of, not juice, it said, we only record 30 minutes at a time or something, and it stopped. That's why you can't even keep up with your boy. Everybody's got to have all their shit written down in teleprompter. That's your boy. I'd love to have a convo. I can't wait till we figure out how to get, well, obviously I'll have guests now that I'm filming this shit come on, because we're going to have some funny-ass peeps come on, I'm assuming, So yeah, we're talking about the good guys and the plan. So the plan, what is the plan, and I don't know. All I know, like I've always told you, it's popcorn time. From now till November, don't get comfortable. If you think for one fucking second that these people are gonna let you breathe, right? Pun intended. For 1 second till the election happens, and then who knows what after that, you're crazy, dude. It is gonna be an all-out assault on America. Fucking try to fuck this place up as much as possible so you go, oh, it must be Donnie's fault, right? If it ain't apparent now, you ain't opening your eyes, because it's only going to get a little gnarlier. So remember, like, keeping cool head on this is most important. But prepare, have a plan, and plan to act, baby. Have a plan, right? You better have stuff for your family. You better have protection for your family. If you don't have protection or you don't want to take that route, talk to your boy Silky or somebody like that in your neighborhood that you can go to that can protect you and your family if something like that happens, okay? Because just like HDII, there's always stock until there's not, and everybody hates it until they don't, just like anything. Like, you don't care about food storage until it's all gone from the shelves, and nobody cares about protection until fucking there's 50 dudes rolling through your neighborhood because it's the purge type shit and fuck the rich, right? And you best be getting some protection. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I ain't afraid of it. I just think it's fucking funny, right? It's a game to me. It always has been, the fact that I'm here at age almost 37 years old. I'll be 37 June 14th, like Donnie. You know, the fact that I'm here and where I'm at and my life and the things I've gotten to do, the experiences I've gotten to have, I'm a fuck off, buddy. The rest is just bonus time. Forget it. It's been like uber bonus, like the SSX chick. I've already hocked a 2160 and stomped it, you know? Everything else is just trying to help you, help my daughter, help other people succeed, help other people who don't feel like that. I want you to feel like that, like fuck on off, right? Dove 140 feet under the ocean with sharks in the blue hole and fucking been diving with penguins in Galapagos and jump out of a plane the next day. It's all gravy. Not try to impress you. I'm impress upon you for you to do it, right? I want you to fucking win the day. Even if you don't like that type of shit, you're not an adrenaline junkie like Silky. And reading a book without somebody yapping in your ear all day and just shut the fuck up and let me read for the rest of my life sounds great, sounds magical, sounds fucking chow, sounds great. Maybe pop some, take a little het skis, sounds great. Whatever it is for you. That is, like I always, you know, with all the jokes, I'm trying to make you guys laugh on this, you know, you have to understand that there's always going to be a hater or whatever, a negative individual out there that's going to attempt to bring you down and take away from what little time you have on this earth. Think about it, man. You don't have a lot of time. I mean, think about it. Think about where you are right now. How old are you? You know, how many amazing years do you have left? There's no fucking golden years past. It's right now. It's right now. Are you living that life? You know, I certainly hope so. You know, because you will get to a point. Everyone does, except don't do it when you read all those stories about an 80 or 90 in a nursing home, right? Look what the fucked up shit happens there. But like, you know, like all their regrets. My wife used to work at an assisted living facility when she was getting her credits back before she went to PA school. And she said, like you hear it, the biggest regret is they didn't do anything in life. You know, they wish they would have done this or wish they would have taken that chance because it's over and they can't now. What are you doing? This is life right now. Like, if you don't see that, you need your boy to tell you that, right? Are you manifesting the exact life you want? If you've been listening to Silky now for a year and you don't have his own, I know it's only the second visual, I'm gonna make you fucking do it. If you're listening to your boy and you haven't fucking written in dry erase marker on the mirror, are you fucking stupid? Do you think I say this shit just for fun? Do you think it's a joke? Like, dude, like, right? I don't care if it's the smallest goal or something just outrageous, right? If the outrageous ones, give yourself more time on it, but start with something small. And when you truly believe that it's gonna work, you're like, oh my God, this is so fucked up. Like, how did this happen? Like, how did this happen? You know? And that's, you know, and life will throw you curveballs, even with The Secret, you know? We could wake up Monday and something fucked up could happen tomorrow in the market or something. Don't do it. Don't say it. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Come on. This would be a good hit. Come on, Pops. I just read it. Come on, Frizzle. Don't you fuck me, Frank. But yeah, like, you know, the most important thing is that you are getting through this not in agony, right? Like, you shouldn't approach your life, and if you are that, then you need to figure out what is making you feel like that, right? You need to get to a point where you remember what's important in life, and if you're too distracted with that, then you need to take a step back. If you have kids, you have family, whatever, and you're getting into it all day online, bro, you need to understand what's important, and you need to put more time into those kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be out there protest. Like I was saying, joke, like I'm off to the protest day. Yeah, right. I got actual shit to do today. Gonna go fucking protest. I got kids to teach, businesses to run, success to cultivate. Like, that's what I'll never understand about it. It's just so fraudulent, and that's like eluding you. You guys are so fucking fake. You don't care. You don't care. If you cared, you'd be helping a kid. You'd be helping kids. You'd be teaching compassion. You'd be out there teaching compassion on like why that kind of situation happens. Why? What about that fucking evil bastard dude that fucking murdered that black dude in front of our face with his knee? What the fuck, bro? What did your daddy or mommy or friends or other ulterior motive influences in your life affected you to do that, you know? And like, the people that mobbing around beating people up that are on camera doing it, they'll fucking regret that shit for the rest of their life. You don't even know it, man. You fucking hurt somebody like that in a mob situation, but you regret it for the rest of your life, because you'll know when people like me look at people like you. I know that you're a coward bitch, right? And it's okay. It's all good. So either way, be grateful. I'm grateful. If you want to know how to change your life more than anything, be grateful. It's one of the hardest things to do, but the easiest thing to do. Be grateful. I don't care what you have. I came from fucking nothing. If you want something, come from nothing. You can be a self-made. Do it up. Do it up. No one's stopping you. Don't fucking blame the system. Don't blame people. Don't be a victim of circumstance, you know? One of my great... I actually took this class called Leaders in Action about 8 years ago. This guy George teaches it, and I was with all older people. I was only like 28 at the time. I was probably the youngest, by like 15 people. The youngest was like 40 years old. All these people are trying to make a difference in their life, and it was for one of our network marketing companies. And George would always say, everything's a choice in life. You are making a choice. You know, people would be like, no, I'm not making a choice. You know, I'm not choosing to do that. I have to do something. And no, you don't. You don't have to do anything, right? You are choosing to do it. People say, well, I gotta make money so I could pay my car payment. No, you don't. Walk, ride a bike. Well, I have to do that because I have to pay electricity. No, you don't. Don't have your bill. If you don't want to pay it, don't pay it. Don't fucking wear a sweatshirt. What am I gonna do? I have to live. No, you don't. Kill yourself. And he would say that in front of like 80 people. And he got you to understand that no matter what, no matter how many times you said it or tried to make up an excuse, that every little thing you do is a choice. And he'd sometimes pull up people, like one of my favorite examples was he would pull a mom or a dad. I didn't have kids. I didn't even know my wife then. And he would pull them up on stage and be like, okay, and people that don't have anything, you know, or they're trying to be successful, they're trying to grow these companies, you know, same reason I was there, right? And these people would say, I need you because we do like exercise and stuff, so some people would think it's legit, you know. And he'd be like, I need you to come back tomorrow in 24 hours and bring me $25,000 cash. Keep in mind, these people don't even have a G in their bank account, and he needs them to bring 25K. These people would come up with all the excuses in the world about how there's no way they can get that money, whatever, okay? And he'd go, okay, what if I had a gun to your son's head right now, and I said, if you don't bring me $25,000 cash, he's dead. How many of those parents do you think said they'd come up with the money or could? Every fucking one of them, right? So it's a choice. You're choosing every little thing to do something, to not do something, you know? Like, and it's okay, right? You know, I always say, it's okay if you're not doing it. But being in denial about it and judging others is a despicable act, right? Like, people, like how you heard me talk about, people want to be a rock star. How many times have everyone, you, me, you've closed your eyes? How many times you closed your eyes and imagine you were a rock star, right? Imagine what it'd be like looking at that stage, how cool it'd be, right? You want to be it so bad, do you, right? No, you don't. If you did, you'd practice guitar till your fingers were bleeding for 10,000 hours and maybe do singing lessons, but you don't. You don't really care. You don't really care, right? People want to be a pro athlete. Oh man, I want to do that, play a sport. No, you don't. You be up at 6 a.m. every day, taking care of yourself, eating like a fucking rabbit, and doing crazy amount of workouts just so you can keep your body in peak shape to excel at whatever sport you're talking about. You don't want to do that. People want relationships, right? They want a good, solid relationship, somebody they can grow with, somebody they finally feel like they can share their life with. But they don't want what comes with being vulnerable. They don't want what comes with being awkward silences or having to grow with a person. They don't want that, right? They're afraid of that. They like the idea in their head so they can go to bed at night and be okay. They like the idea, all right? It's just like fucking the tour, right? I'm a very good golfer. I've always said, man, it'd be so sick to be on the tour. And I've gotten to other levels at different sports, but not golf, right? And although I'm a really good, I'd be like, yo, it'd be, no, you don't. You don't want to be on the tour. If I did, my club's right there. I could go every morning at 5:30, hit balls for 2 hours before fucking the market even opens. I don't. Guess I don't really want to now, do I, right? It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with it. Are you? You know? But I don't say that, oh, I just don't have what it takes, or no, a break just didn't go right for me in life, or no, it's fucking all on you. And the sooner you realize that you are in control of your own happiness and your own thoughts on a day-to-day basis, it'll be a struggle for you. And when you do figure it out, it's a constant battle. And you will battle it every day of trying to remain positive, trying to figure out, you know, how to control the monkey brain, right? Like, my entire goal of life now, going forward, you know, isn't so much the monetary success as much as it is like conquering. I don't conquer, because it's not the right word to conquer your brain, right? Conquering your brain. No, I don't conquer it. I want to be in complete peace with it, right? Be in complete peace. Like, I still will react to people, to online, to social media peasants. Like, I still react, right? I want to get to that point where I don't, you know, where it's just a smile and a laugh, because I know that doms them more, you know, but it is what it is. So, like, yo, number one thing I want to leave with you with, guys, today is be nice to yourself. You know, this is a tough world. My wife got me to understand that more than anything. Yeah, I'll be my biggest critic. I'll beat myself up more than anything. And in times like this and how it's going to be over the next 6 months, it's going to be insane. So you need to keep focused. You need to step back constantly and realize things are being done. You're watching them like the untethered soul. They're not being done to you. You're observing everything that's happening. How you react is your fucking choice, okay? You understand that. That is the most important thing. And be nice to yourself about everything that's going on. We all don't know. This is uncharted. This shit could get crazy. These podcasts or these video casts, whatever you call them, could get even crazier because the whole world could fucking explode. All I know is I'll be there with you laughing like Woody Harrelson and fucking 2012 when he's up on the ridge with the fucking, he's on LSD and he's got the, he's got his radio and he's talking, he's like, yes, I'll be that for you, okay? Because I don't care. The worst thing that's going to happen to me, the worst thing that could ever happen to me is I go see my dad again. I'm I'm all right with that. And if I don't see him, I take the same journey he did. I'm all right with that too. It's okay. It sucks to think about sometimes, you know, but it is what it is. The sooner you're okay with that, the sooner you'll enjoy what little time we have left. So like I always say, please, fam, please be compassionate to people. You hear me always make jokes. Fuck all these people, talk shit to them, and they do deserve a Coke can thick and some of them to be shot. They do. Because some people you just can't reason with anymore, right? And I've told you guys many times, I'm not going to let somebody hurt 10 girls by the time we realize, oh, you know, we need to just shoot the guy. Ah! You know, it's okay. So, but be compassionate still, because most people, like Jimmy, thanks for bringing that up. Jimmy Jude, I love you, bro. You're one of my favorite new people on Twitter. If you guys don't follow Jimmy, you best be following Jimmy. James, you're a legend, bro. But like you said, most people are dealing with a physical and mental battle. Not most people, everybody. Your boy Silky, every fucking person deals with physical and mental. Both. If it hasn't happened to you, it will. Give it time. Don't worry. Fucking struggles. And it's how you react to those bumps in life is gonna make you a legend or a sissy, right? Fucking be a legend. When you encounter those, just be nice to yourself. Everybody's dealing with something else, you know, so in public, when it's not in joking settings like this, just try as hard as you can. Even if something's making you a little angry, just and just walk away. You know, it's all good, you know. So yeah, so I love you guys dearly. So please, if you like these and you like the video, comment on them. I think that helps, and leave me comments there. I'll be able to respond to you guys way better there. It's like you couldn't comment on the fucking podcast, you know. So you comment on the YouTube, share them, like it, subscribe it. Where is it? It's in this fucking corner. It's right there. It's right there. It's right. Subscribe, Gimp. I'm gonna queue up. So I'm just kidding. No, just share it. I love you all so much, and have yourself an amazing week. To the heavens we shall pray for fortunes and glory. We have a chance, and this is why I love life, because like I'm putting myself out there in this, right? Because we don't know what's gonna happen by Friday of next week with the close of thy market. So as I love to say, I just love the suspense, and I hope you all have an incredible week or week. And whenever you're watching this, know it's important. Show it to your family. Smile, hug them tighter, protect yourself. Fucking just do it all. The Quan. Like Cuba Gooding Jr. says in Jerry Maguire, the Quan. Have it all, fam. And I love you so dearly. And with that, I think that's it. I'll see you all next week. I'm gonna fucking chill. Gang, get ready for the show. 7:30.